Hey there, guys. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing pretty good. If you're here, then you probably just got banned from WoW. Now, I'm here to try to help you get unbanned. I'm not one of those guys that's claiming that they have super GM powers, and if you fork over your account information, then I can just magically make that offense go away. But I can, however, get you to possibly get a real GM that has the real power to get you unbanned and fix your account to where you can log in and play. But this isn't going to work all of the time. This is only in certain situations where that you're actually in the right and they are in the wrong. I got banned probably 2 weeks ago for a name violation in the policy. And they told me in the ban that I would have a 7-day grace period for this. That's what they said. And I'll show you guys the actual ticket too as well. It's not this one. It's laggy. Same one. Okay, here we go. It was, yes, this one right here. And you see my character's name was obviously a fault, but I was trying to play it off like that I didn't know that it was. And my reason for this was like normally like this is a little off topic, but if I'm out cruising in my car, I drive like a little red sports car, Monte Carlo SS. So I get pulled over a ass load by policemen. A lot of the times, me not even doing nothing. Like I don't hot rod that car a lot just because it's a red sports car and I get pulled over a bunch in it. But basically, when I get pulled over, I can get out of any ticket. Like I'm going on 22. I live in Kentucky, and you might be able to tell by my fucking accent, but I have no tickets, no violations at all, and I do a lot of shit a lot of the time. Like I run a lot of stop signs, a lot of red lights, all kinds of shit. But I know how to talk to them. I pretty much play dumb. Like they'll ask you, they'll be like, "Oh, do you know why I pulled you over?" And me, I'm just like thinking in my head, "Yeah, obviously, you fucking idiot." But I'm just like, "No, I don't. I have no idea. Why'd you pull me over? How's your day going, by the way? How you doing?" You know, I try to line them up a little bit. And then they're like, "Oh, well, you did so and so," and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I won't do it again. I apologize for that." And like, for example, like if I run a red light and it's obvious, I'll tell them that I was going too fast and I didn't want to slam on my brakes and make my brakes go bad faster. You know, I'll just make shit up as I'm going. And they'll be like, "Oh, okay, well, next time slow down as you're approaching a green light," is what I was told, which is fucking retarded, but you just go along with it. Like, it's basically, they're always right. If you argue with them, they're gonna be pissed and they're gonna give you a ticket. They're gonna be like, "Okay, you're a fucking asshole. I'm gonna be one back." You just gotta be nice to people. Like, and this guy was like trying to be nice to him, but he was being an asshole back to me and wasn't helping me out at all as far as this went. But I can't really blame him though, because I was in the wrong. This was my first time doing it. And I probably have around 10 characters with bad names, so they obviously know. You know, I was just being a dick there. And these guys were being a dick back, telling me that they were no longer even going to listen to me for anything that I said. So I had to eat this one. This is a 24-hour ban. I waited the 24 hours, got back on, and they told me basically to make a ticket to a GM and tell him that I had characters with bad names and that they would fix it. And so I did that, but for some weird reason, they never answered me back. So this completely got ignored and thrown out the window. And then 2 or 3 days later after that, I'm getting a whisper from a GM and he's saying, "Oh, I'm going to have to ban you because of your character's name." And before I have time to say anything back, I'm already banned. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I get on the little thing on the email. It sends you a link that you can talk to the GMs after you're already banned. Like you can't do it through the game. You have to go to your account email, click that link, and basically go to that. And you'll send them an appeal. You'll say that you want to appeal, and you'll click yes or whatever. And you basically tell them why that you should be unbanned. And you're basically trying to say that the punishment was unfair for whatever reason. This is your time to appeal, and you only get to respond a few times. They won't deal with you a lot. They'll tell you, they'll be like, okay, this is final. We're not looking at it anymore. You don't want to get to that point. What you want to do is you want to type basically a lot of stuff, especially with your first response. And for some reason they don't get the point. If they're being assholes, that's great. You're in luck. Because you can point them out on that. You can say, hey, you guys have bad customer service towards paying customers. You say that, another GM goes in and looks at it and sees how this guy acted towards a paying customer. They're like, hey, this guy's right. This guy's being a dick. We better help him out, or he'll quit playing and he'll quit paying us every month to be on this game. And I basically tried to be nice, but it didn't work. So, yeah. So as you can see here, I got a little bit rude with them, and I called them out on them being rude and having bad attitudes. And I even said this little smidget bit down here. And then I got a response back from a different game master. You can see two different people. They switch every few hours. They never stay in there like all day and all night. They work just like the rest of us. And this guy sees that I was right, and he helps me out, and he tells me that all my characters with the bad names have been flagged, so that means I can rename them at the loading screen, and that my account ban had been lifted, which means that I can log on, which is really awesome. So I hope that you guys can learn from this and maybe do the same thing if you get banned. I've been there. This is the first time that I've ever got one actually lifted, so now I know what to do the next time if this happens. Which, the naming thing, it won't be a naming thing again. I've learned my lesson there. They're still banning people for that, so just watch out for that. But if you guys have any questions or anything, just hit me up. I'll leave my real ID in the link in the description. And also, I like to PvP, so if any of you guys PvP and you want to maybe run some BGs or arenas or RBGs or whatever, hit me up, send me an invite. I got several different characters, level 90s, all fully geared. And I'm always playing, I'm always into something different, so just hit me up. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out.